Welcome back to Donk Tonk. Today we're heading into the industrial zone. This level sucks close to about as much as downtown, but it's not quite as bad. It's at least more visually appealing, and it's got our first secret exit in it, so that's at least fun.
Ooh, fancy.
We're gonna dunk some guys in the tonk.
Absolutely.
Do not donk him in the tongue.
Double dunk, Bertha Booty. Don't ask what that's a reference to. Anyway.
You know what? I don't need an answer on that one, for once.
So, as you can see, this level is like a big open field. It's enormous, but it's mostly filled with little piddly enemies, so it's not too big of a deal, but also most of the piddly enemies that you're going to be fighting are hit scan. And they tend to be hiding up in like the balconies on this level, so oftentimes you're just gonna be walking around in pure silence, and the Doom guy's gonna grunt, and you're gonna wonder why he's doing it, but you're getting shot by a pistol guy from 1,200 meters away.
They're cracked shots, you see. Like you shooting that wall.
Yeah. I did not miss. You can't say that I missed the wall.
You definitely didn't.
You can shoot the broadside of a barn.
It's my greatest achievement in this game, honestly. I'm not dealing with these guys.
That felt excessive.
Hey, and save some time. And we're gonna be in this level a long time, so that clearly matters. You gotta wonder, these are still the Earth levels, and I'm wondering how, like, what the process of these demons getting all this lava around this industrial zone is.
It's actually just molten steel, really.
Yeah, that's another way to look at it, I guess.
No. No.
I mean, I am replaying Bloodborne right now, and there's quite a few enemies that just vomit lava, so maybe they do too.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, some of them even have lava blood, and it's the most miserable fucking fight in the game, yeah.
But it's against demon code to use lava as a weapon. For some reason.
Why would they give a shit?
Because demons have this weird sense of honor, dude. We'll never understand until we become one.
In that it's weird that they'd have a sense of honor?
Well, that's weird, too. Like, we won't understand until we finally go to hell.
No, you see, it's not a sense of honor. It's like, lava doesn't hurt us, so of course it won't hurt the humans either.
Oh, so they're stupid.
Yes! Thought that was obvious.
I guess they are. Look at this guy. But also look at this guy, meaning myself, who can't hit him. Alright, so this is a weird teleporter. It seems out of the way, but this is definitely the way to go. And then, you gotta just line it up perfectly right, slam your chin on there, and run back, and try again. This is the way to go.
It was a good luck charm.
Hitting that lion head lowers that wall that blocked this teleporter. And I was confused here, because this just takes you back up here. But the way to go, it's so dumb. You have to go back into the teleporter to get the red key. Like, how the fuck are you supposed to know that? I hate it. I hate that part so much. I always forget.
I mean, it's super intuitive. I don't understand your problem.
I think now is a good time to mention this is the one level where I had to stop in the middle of my run and say, this is bullshit, and then re-record it.
Did the final take last about as long as the initial run before you ended it?
No, it was... The first time I feel like it was at the point where I found that red key, but it was much longer into the level at that point. I was like, I can't use this for the LP. That would just be cruel to the viewers. A lot of this level is also just really slow. There's not a lot of, like, big set pieces or big fights or anything. It's just kind of walking around these hallways and shooting a couple enemies at a time.
It just looks like it is not fun to go around the level. It's very monotonous.
No. But in here is probably one of the big set pieces. There's a BFG. Oh lord, Baron right in the face. And 2 pain elementals, oh no. And lost souls quickly fill the room. Oh hell, get me out of here.
Yeah, fuck using the thing that they gave you.
Oh god, and now there's another pain elemental behind me. Ugh, 18 health, no. I didn't have a lot of ammo for it. When you said that, I had 99.
That Baron ran out like, fuck this shit.
Yeah, it still would have been at least one good... actually, like 2 good shots.
And
Instead, you just sprayed and prayed with your fucking...
I mean, it worked, didn't it?
It worked! And that's what matters. The best strategies are the ones that work, but...
I may have several bloody noses, but I made it. Fuck this chain gunner.
Just finding new and exciting bone and cartilage in your nose to break.
And then rebuilding it, breaking it again.
Didn't know you had any that far in, but now you do.
It's true, though. Like, the Doom guy is a real Theseus as shit problem at this point. Just so much has been fixed and reconstructed. Is it really the original Doom guy at this point?
If he did it all himself, then yeah.
There's a reason they don't show his face in the new ones.
Actually, they do.
Like, clearly up front.
At one point.
Yeah, they actually do show it briefly, very briefly in Eternal.
And if you want to get really fancy about it, it is always accessible, like, in the model itself, if you remove the helmet somehow.
Mm-hmm.
Like in the game code.
And he looks pretty much exactly the same.
Yeah, he looks just like this down here. Gritting teeth and all.
That said, Mullet Slayer is still the best skin so far. It's just the Doom guy with the fucking t-shirt riding over his gut that says thick. And he's got a mullet and a powerful handlebar mustache.
This room kind of sucks. Technically, you don't even need to go in here because the secret exit is on the complete other side of the map, but this is the way to the regular exit, so I guess I have to show it.
And give yourself some splinters.
Where the sun don't shine. Hello, buddy.
Telling you, he's shaped like a friend.
Shaped like a friend, but he doesn't act like one.
Like Kirby.
Not all friends are good friends.
So, are you just calling the pain elemental a shitty friend?
You never even said happy birthday when it was your birthday.
I mean, I guess I can't argue with that. Time to continue. Fuck. Alright, let's try that again.
I mean, if I ever spit skulls at you, Jacob, you can call me a shitty friend.
Okay, thank you. But you'd be my friend nonetheless.
That's right. That's what's important.
I'd also be kind of amazed.
I'd really have to unhinge my jaw.
Just watch your entire fucking head deflate.
You could just turn into a floating head with arms for ears. That's an easier solution than unhinging your jaw.
And don't rule it out.
Alright, let's head back out. Explore the rest of this nonsense, because we still are missing a key.
Oh god.
So while we have some downtime, it's time for some trivia. So, Doom 1, of course, was ported to fucking everything, and in some way, shape, or form, pretty much all of the ports of them had at least a good chunk of the levels. A lot of them were missing levels, but Doom 2 did not get as many ports. Like, it was partially included in the PlayStation version, but it was not the whole campaign, and it was just kind of tacked on to the end of Doom 1. It's a very interesting version, actually. But the first console to provide Doom 2 in its entirety was the Game Boy Advance. So, fucking believe it or not. That version has every Doom 2 level, but some of them are just split up, like this one. This one's split up into a couple levels because of how honkin' it is.
I mean, I would love to hear this fucking rippin' soundtrack played through those shitty titty speakers.
Compressed to absolute shit.
Oh god, it's the worst.
If you remove the compression, I mean, the chip-tuned versions of the classic songs are actually pretty dope.
Well, the thing is with the Game Boy Advance, I've done a few Let's Plays with emulated versions of GBA games, and I think they were just mastered to 0. They're so loud.
Yeah, and there's that eternal fuzz you get during all of the songs, too.
Yeah. Like, they just made it that way. As if they couldn't be heard through the speakers any other way.
Yeah, as I say, it's the GBA's entire sound setup was really fucking miserable.
So that teleporter, that is another situation where the secret cannot be triggered by regular means, and therefore it is nearly impossible to 100% this level legitimately. However, there is an exploit that you can use. If you lure a pain elemental to that teleporter and just step into it a little bit, and let the pain elemental try to spawn a lost soul pretty much on top of you, it'll shift you onto the tile that will trigger the secret. So you can trigger it within the game without no clipping, but it's really tough. And if you're like speedrunning this game 100%, you can forego that secret without and still have it be considered a complete run.
Yeah, it's real dumb.
Yeah. But this platform here that you jump onto is the first step into accessing the secret level. That opens this, and stepping on this invulnerability sphere will open up the secret exit elsewhere. We've already been to the hallway that it was at, but we'll see that the walls opened up for our second exit.
I can see forever.
Forever is hard to see.
This screen is making me see that my monitor is quite dirty and need to clean it. I can see every speck.
Reminding me that mine's quite fucking bright.
Well, you like record these in the dark. You need to just turn on a lamp.
No, it's fine. I have a window mostly open. Mostly. I mean, it's sun's starting to set, but you know. Don't call me out like this, dude. It's fucked up.
I ain't saying nothing. So that arrow on the ceiling... Oh shit. There's an unexpected secret. I think this is 2 secrets, that's why that noise was so loud.
Yeah, I was wondering why I kind of blew out the audio a little bit.
So we got our blue key, thanks to that arrow on the ceiling that was lighting up, that pointed to the door that had it. So now let's head... Ooh, there we go. Head to the regular exit.
Ooh.
If I remember, there's some fuck in here. Shitload of imps, a baron, and a hell knight. This doesn't look fun.
Very weird strip club.
I don't know, that thing's pretty hot. Alright, oh, yeah, it's very hot because of the fireballs. I'm not dealing with this. This ain't a 100% kill run. They can deal with themselves.
It's fine, your buns were only lightly roasted.
Let's finish off these secrets. Then get out of here. Oh, hi, guys. Don't know what you're doing in here.
It's a meatball.
Meatballs lived in boxes.
They can, yeah. If you don't buy the meat yourself and make the box, never mind. My rule is, if I can't say it after 2 times, abandon the joke.
Look, you tried. We respect you for it.
We ain't having the Wings 2.0.
That's obscure.
If you don't know what I'm talking about, don't ask. Oh, hi, Arachnotron, in a closed-off space. Oh, fuck, we're just back out here. A lot of useless secrets in this level. And there are quite a few secrets in general as well. One last one, through here. Just some cells. And a lost soul, hi.
Yay.
You get a chainsaw here, if you didn't already have one. I think that's about all, and we can finally head to our secret. Yep, so now that you've touched that invulnerability sphere a while back, maybe I... Oh yeah, I still need to trigger this secret. I'm just gonna no-clip. Fuck this. And... that didn't work.
You tried. It's better than anything I can do.
Alright, so I do have a few more to do, apparently. This level will never end.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Pressing that button will open up this place. You jump here, that has a plasma rifle in one cell. Whoopity boopity. Anything else?
Bippity boppity boom.
Alright, now let's get out of here. Yep. Stepping on that invulnerability spear a while back will open up that hallway, which leads to this exit. Let's just, see the numbers go up. Eh?
I was hoping for 20.
Well, you went above and beyond the call on this one.
Ooh!
Said BJ.
Ooh! That was my BJ impression, I guess.
You can feel BJ's blood coursing through your veins.
This was built by humans rather than demons, but that's arguable. As you can see, this is just a recreation of the first level of Wolfenstein 3D, which was the kind of the spiritual predecessor, I guess, to Doom. And we even got Nazis to shoot.
Mein Leben.
They just go, Mein Leben, which translates from German as my life. I don't know if that's an actual German phrase or if that's just weird usage.
I think they think it just sounds good.
Possibly. It sounds better in Wolfenstein 3D, where they actually used a German accent instead of this extremely American-sounding version.
Mein Leben.
Guten Tag. So the Nazis themselves are their own enemy. They are kind of somewhere, I would say, in between strength of the pistol and the shotgunner. They don't have a lot of health, but they fire a little bit faster.
Also, you're 100% correct. Nazis are their own enemy.
Not what I was going for, but also true.
God, when they do it in sync, it's so satisfying.
So as one could imagine, this level was modified in a lot of future releases of Doom to kind of scrub the Nazi imagery from it. From, like, between the Xbox original port on the Doom 3 Special Edition up through the initial version of the most recent Bethesda ports, all the Nazi symbolism was removed and the Nazis themselves were replaced with zombies. But a recent update to the recent Doom ports replaced the zombies with the Nazi enemies, and they, like, half-assed returned the Nazi imagery. Like, there's pictures of Hitler-like people on the wall and Nazi-like symbols, but without the swastikas. So they kind of returned it.
Hitler-esque.
Hitler-esque. I don't ever want to call anyone Hitler-esque, but I had to.
Hitler adjacent.
So that secret was a secret in Wolfenstein, but not a secret in this game for some reason. This level has its own secrets, which were not in Wolfenstein.
Yeah, it's weird that it would be inconsistent like that.
It is weird.
For, like, what is basically fan service. They do more, but...
I never get over the Nazi death sounds.
It's very good.
I don't think I killed that one. I think his buddy behind him did.
Yeah, it sounds about right.
Nazis are their own enemy.
Yeah, see? There's some consistency there. So this map is, you know, as you can tell, it's very basic. It's kind of bigger than the initial Wolfenstein level just because it's so much more fast-paced, I guess. All the Nazis look really small compared to the infrastructure.
Yeah.
You look really small, too.
Everything's just tiny.
It does drive home the sheer increase in quality from Wolfenstein 3D to Doom, just because everything in this level is rectangular.
Every single thing, yeah. There's actually something we're going to be coming up on a little later in this level that will kind of show that off even more. It's one of the secrets, and I will explain that a bit. And because of how rectangular and samey everything in this level looks, the map is supremely useful. Like, I don't tend to look at the map terribly much, but for this one, for this level, you're going to see me just kind of navigating using the map for, like, the whole time, like this. It's just so hard to find your way because nothing is distinct.
It's also very flat.
Fuck.
Just turn that man to paste!
I'm trying.
It's great!
They have their own give animation, too.
Good.
The song is very funny, sped up. Alright, this is our regular exit, but I said earlier that there were two secret levels in Doom 2. The second secret level is accessed from the first secret level, so we're not taking this exit. We're gonna take one that's in here.
Where is it?
It's in here. There we go. Here's our first secret. That leads into another secret. That leads to the secret exit, which in itself is not a secret. I thought it was. But there is another secret in this hallway of secrets. Somewhere.
I believe you.
There it is. Got a supercharge.
How do you spell that?
Supa, S-U-P-A-H-C-H-A-H-J. Maybe E.
Yeah, there needs to be an E in there.
It's like A-E-I-O-U sometimes Y.
It's a supercharge. Yeah. No, it's fine.
So here's what I'm talking about. This, in front of this stack of skulls, is our next secret. Now, Decino, who's the Doom YouTuber I mentioned it before, mentioned that this secret, just seems to be a big example of how much of a step forward Doom is from Wolfenstein. Because you've got, like, the animated textures on the walls and ceilings, you've got the stairs, you've got the lighting, you've got, like, actual a kind of angular design. It's kind of just showing, like, hey, this is where we was, this is where we is now.
Yeah, we talked a bit about how Doom 2 is also a bit of a step up from the first Doom, but that room looked like it could have been in the first one.
It could have been. It's Doom 2's improvements over Doom 1 are more incremental than Wolfenstein to Doom. Also, this level's gross.
I'm leaving.
Don't worry, we're gonna blaze through this one.
We're gonna ignite ourselves.
It's another Wolfenstein-themed level, but it's not directly, as you'll see, it's not directly based on a Wolfenstein level. It's just got the theming. And plenty more Nazis.
Who's double?
Tried to take them all out at once. They're actually too spread out to properly BFG. Wait for it. There we go.
Nope.
Just had to wait for the cell to explode.
And somehow you only killed half of them it was just on the right side?
This room is unnecessarily huge. This level's not terribly complicated, it's pretty basic. And inside this golden swastika, it's got a whole bunch of cells and such, and a plasma rifle. So recover all of the BFG that I wasted on the Nazis. Now let's try to get out of here. Oh no!
Oh yeah.
The Nazi Cyberdemon.
You know what? Not the weirdest thing to come out of Wolfenstein.
Or Nazis.
Both are correct, yeah. Didn't even fuck around with that one. Let's recover some health. So that's pretty much the whole level. We just have a few secrets to uncover, and that's it. Gross is not... I wouldn't say it's as worth it to find as the first secret level, just because it doesn't have that nostalgia factor, I guess. I say as someone who's played approximately an hour of Wolfenstein 3D in his life.
Congrats on the invulnerability.
Yeah. Now I'm invulnerable from, like, any diseases that are down here. For 30 seconds.
Alas, you cannot get down with the sickness.
I'm okay with that, gotta say.
It's hard to get down with sickness. You can come down with it, it's hard to get down. It doesn't make you want to dance. Or that.
Behold this really weird, dumb joke.
It's for Commander Keen's. Commander Keen is a platformer that id made, like, way back in the day, before even Wolfenstein 3D. In order to lead the level, you gotta kill him.
This just feels excessive.
And then Bethesda did even more later with the mobile game.
Exactly. A lot of death of Commander Keen in this series. Also, that hole, it's not a hole. If you stand on it, you'll just stand on it. I don't know why it looks like that, but it just does.
Sometimes a hole isn't a hole.
Sometimes a stove is a stove.
Sometimes a stove is hot, and you shouldn't put your hand on it.
Don't ever tell me you didn't learn anything from this series.
As a kid, I did the put hand on stove thing. It was not my brightest move. Learn from my mistakes.
I think I accidentally brushed my arm against a frying pan once when I was a kid, but it's about as far as I went, and it was definitely not on purpose.
No, my dumb little kid brain is like, I wonder what stove feel like. Ouch.
So that's our secret levels. That's it. Unlike Doom's 4 secret levels, this one only has 2. So we're getting back on track with the next episode, getting back into the standard string of levels. I'd say the worst is behind us. I don't think that there's any levels quite as bad as Downtown or Industrial Zone heading forward. They're not all winners, but I don't think any of them are that frustrating anymore.